Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is So by me Juliana. Please, I would like to use this opportunity again to say thank you to all my subscribers. You guys are wonderful. I always like to appreciate you guys. You guys know without you there will be no So by me. Please continue to support my video, like my video, also share with your friends and family. Do share any of my video that you like or love so much. Share with your family. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, if today is your first time coming across my video, so please, I'm urging you to subscribe. You know, it's very important to me. Subscribe and support me. And today we'll be making this beautiful Bubu dress. You guys can see this beautiful summer dress I'm wearing. Yeah, we'll be making this dress. I just want to encourage some of the beginners, those of you that have just started sewing. I just want to encourage you that this is some of the projects you can do. It's very simple, it's very easy. You don't need to go take long sewing class to learn how to make this. So I will be recreating this exact dress today. So let's get started. So what you need here, as you guys can see, this is Ankara fabric. I make this one I'm wearing with Ankara fabric, and also we are making another one today with Ankara fabric. So what you need is 2 panels of fabric like so. There is one on the floor here. I spread it on the floor because this is the place I normally like. I find it very easy and comfortable to cut my fabric when I'm backing on any project. So cut out 2 panels. This is one, and the one on the floor is the second one. You can see this one. Cut it like so. It's easier to cut like so. So the fabric you need, depending on your measurement, before you start this, first of all, take your body measurement. I will still do a video on how to you can take your body measurement as a beginner. Take your full body measurement, your neck, your bust, your waist, and your hip. Then your length. Decide on how much, where you want the length to be. It's totally up to you. That one is optional. So I'll be making it today. It will be below my knees. It will be a little bit like 5 inches below my knees. That's how the owner wants it. I'm making this for somebody. So in order to do this, first of all, cut out 2 panels of fabric that measures. I have the measurement already. The 34 inches width. The width measures 34 inches. You can reduce it either, okay, even 33 will work. It depends on what you have. 34 inches width, and the length measures I think 45 inches. But you can make it, you can leave it above your knee at 38 or 39. But the owner of the fabric wants me to make it below her knees. So we'll be working with 35 inches. I don't need to, that's the exact measurement of this fabric. So when you cut out 2 panels, turn it to the wrong side. This is the good side. You can see the fabric is just beautiful. The colors are just popping. So you can make this as well with any fabric that is not Ankara. I'm working with Ankara fabric. It's not compulsory that you must make it with Ankara fabric. You can make it with any fabric of your choice. So yeah, when you cut it, you cut it out, fold it into 2 like so. Fold the 2 panels like this. You see? And spread it. And I'll be working on the floor. So spread it like so. Fold it on top of each other. This one will be the back side, the back panel, and this is the front panel. So when you fold it out, when you are folding Ankara fabric, make sure you follow the pattern of the fabric. This dress, Bubu dress we are making today, doesn't have sleeves. You guys can see the sleeves are just cut. We cut it together with the fabric. I cut it together with it. So You don't need much stress cutting out the sleeve and all that. The sleeves, you cut everything together as we are working on the fabric now. So in order to do this, I will stay like this so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. So before you do this, like I mentioned before, measure out the body measurement. Take your body measurement. So the measurement will be working today. Just what we need is draw out your shoulder line. You guys can see here, this is my shoulder line. Yeah, draw a line like to show your shoulder line, like so. You draw it straight from here to here. So when you get your shoulder line, the next thing to take is your armhole. Like I told you, we are going to cut it together. So measure out your armhole. My armhole is 10 inches. You have to place your tape like so. The one I'm wearing is exactly 10 inches. So, but because it's 20, like because we are working is 2 panels, you're going to divide 20 by 2. That's 10. And we place our armhole here. That's 10. And you mark it. You see? That's why I have this. When you mark it like so, the next thing is to measure is your bust measurement. Your chest line. Or your bust measurement. Mine is from shoulder to your bust is 10 inches. Sorry. From my shoulder to my bust is 10 inches. That's how I got this line. You see the blue line here? I already marked it. I'm going to mark it again so that you can see what I'm doing. It's 10 inches. Then my bust measurement is, you know, when you are measuring, taking your body measurement, there is a vertical and the horizontal. So from my shoulder line to my bust is 10 inches. Then my round bust measurement, my full bust measurement is 45 inches. And you divide it by 4 because we are working this. When you fold it, it's like 4 pieces of fabric. You see? So divide it by 4. You get your, and add your sewing allowance. So here is my bust measurement. I'll add that is 11.5. I measure out 11.5 here, and I added 2 inches sewing allowance. That's 13.5. Remember, 11.5 is my chest measurement and my bust measurement, and I added 2 inches for sewing allowance. That's 13.5. That's how I got this. That's all the measurement you need for this dress, Bubu dress. It's as simple as. So when you measure it out, the next thing to check is your length, the length of the dress. Like I'm working with the full length of this dress. Like I told you guys before, the owner wants it longer up below her knees. So we don't need to do anything here. So the next thing to do, as when I I measure out my bust measurement, the next thing is to draw a curve. From there, this is my armhole. You have to curve it from there to here. That's how I got this. And draw the line. You can use your ruler or you can eyeball it. Draw it a little bit till the end. That's it. So now the next thing to put here into the next measurement we are going to take is our yeah, we've already taken this. I will take our shoulder slope. from here measure out like an 1 inch, and here is my 1 inch. From there measure out your shoulder slope. We'll draw the shoulder slope. My ruler. So draw it like so, just to make your dress for your sleeves fall into place, like be perfect when you wear it. So from there you draw like so, draw your line to here. Yeah, so after this, the next thing is just to cut out the whole fabric, and I'll place my neck measurement. I'm going to cut it out. See, I'm not cutting exactly on the measurement. I leave a little bit just to have much more sewing allowance in case. It's better to have enough than to see. So when I cut out this, the next thing is to measure my neck line here. I'll take this, the depth is 7 inches. That's how I got this. Mark it here, and this side I'll measure out 3 inches and mark it here. And then this is my front panel, and I'll draw the line from here to here like V. I want it to have a V neck. So then at the back I just take a 1 inch down, and also this way 3 inches, the same as this side. Just use it here too, and I curve it out. So it's much easier for you to cut it out in separate panels. Don't do it together, especially the beginners. When you are still a beginner, you don't know much about you know, how to cut and all that. I'll advise you to cut it separately like I did now. So now I'll cut out my neck. And the cut out here too. So now my back panel. And that is it. So the next thing now to do is to spread it apart. I'll also mention to you guys, you need a bias tape to do the neck. We are going to use this bias tape to sew it together, make it nice and neat. Of course, we are not going to leave it like this. I'm going to use this to sew the neck, and also my sleeves. I'm going to fold it like so. You see what I mean? And also do here. So I'll first of all use the bias tape to work on the next side, and I'll come back to show you guys the next step. Yes guys, I've finished sewing the neckline. You see, I've finished sewing the neck. This is the front, the back panel, and this is the front panel. You see, I use the bias tape like I mentioned before. So now the next thing to do now, I'll quickly show you guys this is my sleeves. I remember the sleeves is they attach directly to our dress, our bubu dress. So I'm not gonna fold it like so. Like normally you fold the fabric and fold it into two, but I'm not gonna fold it. I've decided to use my bias tape again to sew down the sleeves. I don't have enough, that's why I'm using the same fabric here. As you guys can see here, I've already inserted it with my pins, and I'll sew it down. I'll take it to my sewing machine again and sew it. But before I do that, I quickly want to show you guys something. And also I want to mention that I'm using, because some of you may be asking why I'm using the same measurement, my measurement, because I'm making this for my friend. She has the same body measurement as mine. That's why I'm using my measurement, the same bust measurement, everything. So that's why I'm using my body measurement to make her dress for her. So now I'm going to insert our pocket. You guys can see this is our pocket. I've already ironed it down, the edges, the way I'm going to insert it on this dress. So the measurement I use for the pocket is 11 by 11. You can make it with 10 by 10, 10 width and also 10 length inches, 11 by 11 inches. So, and I've folded the edges. I use my iron to iron it down, ready to insert. No, so in order to insert your pocket, you know, the pocket like this one here I'm wearing, you see the pocket. So in order to insert your pocket, take your from your shoulder line to your waistline is 27 inches. I'm going to insert my pocket from here and measure out like 2 inches away from the end of your fabric, or you can take it inside a little bit, like 3 inches. So measure out from shoulder to your hip, that's 27 inches, and insert your pocket. And this side, take like 2 inches, or let's say, yeah, you can take 2 inches or 3 inches, but I'm taking 2 inches away from the tail end of the fabric. So I'm going to insert it from there. I'm going to pin it down, because we are inserting it on the both side, like this one I'm wearing. You see the pocket. So we are going to do it as the same as this. So now I'm going to pin it down. Remember, 27 inches from your shoulder line. But before we do that, I'm going to sew down here. I'm going to sew down here before I insert it. So, and I'll do it like this. Pin it down right around the edges, the 4 corners of the edges. I'll sew it down like so. And I will equally insert this one, the same measurement, 27 inches from my neck, yes, my shoulder line to my hip, where my hip ends. Yeah, that's 27, and you insert it. So that's what I want to show you guys. I will quickly do that, and I'll take it to my sewing machine. First of all, I'll sew down here and here, take it to my sewing machine and sew it down. I'll come back to show you guys the next stage, and also I'll do the sleeve. Yes guys, I've finished inserting the 2 pockets. You see, the pockets are ready, and also the sleeves, they have finished folding the edges. This one with my bias tape, and also this is the back panel. So right now the next thing to do is to join both the front and the back panel. I'll join both of them together. I'll join them together, and like so. I'll use my pin to pin it down. And join the neck side, the both sides of the neck. And also I'll pin down the sides here. I'll use my pin to pin it down. So I'll pin down the sides now. After that, I'll take it to my sewing machine. I'll sew it down. I'll continue to pin it down like so. So after pinning it down, I'll sew from here till the end, and sew from this end to this end. And after, I'll fold the end here. I'll fold it twice like so. Fold the first one, fold it again. I'll use my pin. I'll sew it down the both sides. I'll come back to show you guys the final look. Hi guys, this is the final look of our dress. Remember the Bubu gown? Yeah, this is the final look. Isn't it beautiful? This is the back and this is the front. It's very simple dress. You can make it within 1 hour. You are done. You see, very easy and simple. So I would like you guys to give it a try, especially the beginners. This tutorial is for the beginners. It's not something so difficult. You can do it anytime with any fabric, like I said, and you will love it. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Do like the video and subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye.